Hello, MonstersAbound, and welcome back to Total War Warhammer 2 Vortex Campaign and Part 6 of my Egrimm Van Horstmann Campaign for Patreon supporters. Early access for Patreon supporters, and last time we... Yes, you really like to dominate people, don't you? You've got a real kink on, haven't you? Good. Now, last time I asked the question, what should we build next? And I thought we were going to end up with more nerds, but no, people have been like, no, fucking hell cannons or dragon ogres. One of the two. They both got the same amount of votes, so I guess we'll build them both. I guess. Let's do. I mean, we can get dragon ogre shagoths. Are they good? Who knows? Dragon ogres, they're pretty good. Hell cannons, they're good. Are gore beast chariots good? Let's find out for science. We've also got, yep, Archibald, Egghold. There we go, Hellbrass, old Hellbrass himself. He's got a little army. He's looking all right actually. We're doing pretty well. We're going to move on the ancient city of Quintex. We are currently at war with Mazda Mundy, with Morathi. So we need to deal with her as well. I don't want to do anything there, do I? I mean, we've basically. I mean. If we have a look at the north of, well, at Naggarond here, I mean, well, yes. What the fuck? Why the? Okay, well, never mind about that. Yeah, basically, a lot of ruins. So I guess that's good. I think it's mostly the Beastmen. There seem to be a few Beastmen tribes running around, and it's probably something to do with the mods I've got. You know what? I think it might be my mod that basically allows them to hide at the same time, like without having to use movement, because I think that basically means that they're actually a lot safer. Because normally the AI will go in and raise a city, and then instantly get wiped out by multiple enemy AI armies that appear out of nowhere and crush them, whereas this time they can just hide and it makes them a little bit safer, gives them a little bit more defense, which makes them more dangerous, which is, you know, probably not a good thing for me, but I mean, whatevs. Okay, Hellbrass, you're going to come and join us as well. There we go, you're going to come over there. There we go. And at the does the ancient city of Quintex have defences? Nope, it's completely well, I say undefended. It does have defences. We need to build some buildings as well, don't we? Oh, Talsin, I forgot about you. Sorry, buddy. Oh, hell's bells. I'm glad this campaign still works, because I think I can fix my Torok campaign, but I need to actually check. Someone suggested that there was like an extra mod that should fix the crashing. I haven't tried it yet, but I'll be very excited to give it a shot and see if it does work. Shall we burn down the ancient city? Oh, it's got peeps. No, it's fine. You can get there. Invade. Yep, there we go. Right, let's show. Right. Continue the siege for the moment. Yeah, we'll get there. We'll get there. Right, Thyrus. Ooh, sure. And Paul Daniels. You may like this. Not a lot. Let's. You know what? I like more magic items, right? Because then I might get some good magic items. And that would then also be good. Talsin, I don't really know what... You're kind of our scout, aren't you? You're sort of like roving ahead of the main armies, keeping an eye out for what's going on. Shall I fight this one? It is the ancient city of Quintex, isn't it? I probably should. Yeah, let's fight it. Let's lightning strike as well, because that will lower their leadership and make it easier for us. Our air force is quite potent. Now look at this. We've got a whole bunch of nerds on manticores and on a dragon. And they can try and shoot us, but and it works quite well, but then we can throw fireballs a zinch, which don't do an awful lot, to be honest, but never mind. Look at that. Now, when we charge it, now what we can do is actually run interference. So once these guys are locked down, and there goes a little final transmutation, which is going to, if we have a look at, where's Thyrus? Where the bloody hell is he? There he is, as kills just go up, as people just drop dead from final transmutation. Does a lot of damage to just in general. It's quite good. So already we've made a mess of the defenders on the wall. They are now running hither and thither. They don't know what to do. And our forces are moving up to attack the gates and get inside the city. To be honest, it's absolute carnage as we basically run riot. having lost I mean, look at the numbers drop on the enemy troop count. They have lost quite a few already, and we've just got manticores eating people. Some black coursers there. All nice and bunched up. So if we drop, say, you know, a bit of shades on top of them, that should do quite a lot of damage. So Paul Daniels is going to be sucking people off vigorously, and that little fireball Zinch getting chucked in there, doing absolutely no damage. That spell is, it's free, which is just as well, because it's terrible. Yeah, lots of people getting minced in there. Absolute carnage. Where is Paul Daniels? 132 kills. Very, very good. And to be honest, most of the troops on the wall are now dead or running, and the gate is, I mean, it's not Minotaurs, is it? They're slowly making their way through that gate. But if I had Minotaurs, the Minotaurs don't even need to hit the gate. The gate just explodes when Minotaurs get near it. So Dreadlords is getting jumped up and down on by Manticores and Dragons, of course, and they do have a few units left to try and sort of like fend off our Manticore horde. Some Cold One Chariots charging in. Not really a good idea, guys, because they're just going to turn around and eat you. Just like that. Some Black Ark Corsairs coming in to help out as well, but they're going to get minced. How's that gate come? Look at the bodies on the wall there. Oh, it's good stuff. 96, 97, 98, and we're in. Hooray! We got there in the end. We're now inside the city. Fantastic stuff. Took long enough. Jesus Christ, guys. Be better. Now, our nerds are not really combat troops. I'm using them like they are, but they're not really that good at fighting, really. So, to be honest, I probably shouldn't be using all those. I'm more than likely going to get one of them killed at this rate. But another final transmutation dropping in there, which is going to rack up Thyrus some more kills. 17, 18, 19, 20. Yep, people just dropping dead. Another Fireball Zinch, which I think mostly kills Chaos Warriors more than anyone else. Otherwise, doesn't do a huge amount of damage. It's a big explosion. It looks really nice. Effectively does very little damage. There's actually a few more units than I thought still surviving. There's actually got some Black Guard still alive. Little Burning Head is going to do a little bit of damage there. Quite nice. Just chars them. And when they get up from that, we then hit them with Egrimm's sword ability, which is like a bit, which didn't do much, to be honest, but it's a little bit smoky. And then Fire Breath, because why not? Oh dear. You really, I mean, you're just getting bombed from above and having a bad day. Some Black Arc, no, some Black Shards, Dark Shards, Dark Arc, what, those things. I'm going to deal with, like, chase them off, because they're almost running away anyway, and they just seem to be taking pot shots at me, and it's a little bit annoying. There's another unit of Black Guard. I mean, the first unit has taken quite a lot of damage. These guys are fresh, but I think if I can just deal with a few... Yeah, there we go. You can see army losses starting to take effect. They're very tired. And now that they're running away, it's safe to land on them. I mean, realistically, who needs an army? Really, you know, just a bunch of nerds, flying nerds.
Do what you must.
That's all we need. I will take the cash, thanks. That's très kind, merci, and that's the ancient city of Quintex dealt with. Okay, now we're going to head down and I guess kill Mazda Mundy next. I mean, we're kind of going on a grand tour of the Vortex map, aren't we? We're just going to see people, meet new and interesting people, and then set them on fire with fireballs or Zinch that don't really do much. Okay, let's get scouting for you, and I think good. Okay, now we do need to build some more buildings, and I will do that. Maybe switch out some of my boys.
Stand before a sorcerer blessed by Zinch himself.
Hello, Big Chin. What do you want? Defensive alliance, really? really. Oh, because you don't like the cult of pleasure. I mean, I don't really want to give you money, to be honest, buddy. You know, you can do your own stuff. That's fine. I think the Beastmen may be on their way down to come say hi. So if we come over here, that will give us... I really should sort of... Did they, like... Did the patch... Because I'm fairly sure I sped up everything moving. Like, the move me... hang on. This. I'm sure I did this before, but maybe I didn't. Maybe I just forgot. Fastest, allied factions, fastest, off. Oh yeah, I did. Oh, maybe I just didn't do it myself. Classic me. Okay, let's build. I'm going to build the unholy furnace first. Oh, we can build both. No, we can't. We need 12 growth. We'll get that. We'll get that next turn, and then we can build dragon ogres. And then I've done both those things, and also it's going to give Hellbrass a little. Oh no, wait, no, you'll cause attrition. Stay there. Don't get too close. You got cooties. You got chaos cooties. No one likes chaos cooties. Except Nurgle, of course, because he pretty much just is chaos cooties. Okay, so we built the unholy furnace. Now we, I could build a demonic forge. Or I could build a Dragon Ogre Gathering. We'll do that. I mean, we get growth each turn anyway, so it's not really a big deal. Well, we can, you know what? We can actually just move, can't we? So if we calm down here, right? If we go here, oh, met the drowned. It's Hyacinth's Bouquet. Do that. We'll build up. That's all good. Good.
The gods direct me.
Do they? Okay, well that's good to know. We're going to build the Unholy Legion for you because building up the main city thing is sensible. Sildra Tor's still alive for some reason. I'm not really interested in Celostra. We're going to ignore her and just head on down to Hawatl. To be honest, I suspect, I don't know for sure, but I suspect that the Beastmen may well just trail after me and burn everything to the ground sort of after I've been through. Because, I mean, as I crush the armies of my opponents, basically it just leaves the solitary settlements, which are, you know, I can't be bothered to go and raise for whatever reason. But at that point, the Beastmen come across sort of like mostly undefended little settlements and factions which can't defend themselves. I mean, that's basically the Beastmen's bread and butter. Okay, we can get the Hell Cannon. That's good. Let's do that. Okay, you come down. You come down here. Just stay away, though. Don't give me your cooties. Right, Egrimm, do you do anything special for, like... It's just Chaos Warriors with you, isn't it? You don't do anything for, like, Chaos Spawn or anything. So should we get rid of our Chaos Spawn and replace them with Dragon Ogres? Should we do that? Like, are these guys better than... I don't really know. Let's keep one of them. And we'll get a couple Dragon Ogres. I'm tempted to get rid of the Marauder Horsemasters, particularly because we're going to be like coming down to face factions which don't really have much in the way of like missile attacks. So I'll certainly know like the Dark Elves. They're shooty. We ran into a faction that had a lot of those missile cavalry, and that was a problem for us. But now we're probably not going to run into that anymore because they will have built more stuff. So, oh, tells you get a Manticore. Can you get more Manticore? You can get more powerful Manticores. Holy shit. Well, that's exciting. Talsin, you're just going to come down here. Right, there's Mazda Mundy. We need to kill him. I also want to get some Hell Cannons. Just because Hell Cannons are a massive pain in the arse to deal with. And so, therefore, having them should be fun. They're basically like Cygors, but with shots that aim. Hello again, Cadet. What's up, buddy? What do you want? Non-aggression pact. And you still want me to pay? No. No, I don't care if Jeff's going to remember it.
There is a deal to be struck.
Hello, Beastie Boys. You're a military alliance. You know what? I will actually give you a military alliance because I think it's quite funny that you're sort of trailing on behind and burning everything that I leave behind. Because that's quite. What the fuck? Honest to God. Honest to God. Yeah, we're going to declare war on Sildred. Yeah, the Dark Elves, the Beastmen are going to come and... They are Dark Elves. The Beastmen are going to come and help us. Gift of Chaos, I'll put on... What do you have? Regeneration. You know what? Regeneration probably works better on monstrous units. Do you already have Regeneration? You do not. Maybe Regeneration would be better on the Chaos Spawn. So let's do that. You've got Regeneration, which I quite like, because... Well, to be honest, our flying units are probably the ones... Like, regenerate... Right, we'll pop Regeneration on David Blaine and Thyrus. Because I always try and get Thyrus killed, and this will prove that it's not intentional. He regenerates now. He's harder to kill for me. Our Air Force is fairly unmolested, actually heading into the city, which is good for us. Also, this city's a bit weird in that it's got this... Right, this side over here, which is just, like, open, right? And they've just got, like, a little fence. They've just got, like, a shitty little fence here that I could basically just, like, vault over, rather than the walls. And it doesn't look actually that hard to skirt around it, so I feel like we're just being rather sporting by actually attacking the big walls. You know what? That Fireball Zinch actually did something. Fair play. That was pretty good. Spells coming down. We're going to track the Black Hawk Corsairs. Almost land on the floor there. In fact, Egrimm does. But fortunately, yeah, there goes Nerd Patrol. Nerd Patrol is in among... We've actually got Telsian in here as well, so we've actually got someone who can kill people, which is nice to see. And we basically just need to run interference, knock out these Dark Shards as our newly recruited Dragon Ogres. Look at these lads. Absolute legends. Make their way to hit the gates. Just knock out those crossbows so they can't do any nasty stuff. Because they will open fire if they can. Look at like, even with a dragon next to them, they're still just opening fire, which is brave. I'll give them that. I mean, stupid, but brave. Blackguard have taken up position on the wall as well, so we'll deal with them. And ow, what the freaking hell was that? That was nasty. I don't know what that was, but was it dark? No, it wasn't Dark Conduit. Was it Dark? I keep forgetting they've got Dark Conduit. That blows things up, doesn't it? I keep forgetting they can do that. And there's a lot of like Blackguard and stuff in a big blob here, which is very exciting. This is the so we're going to drop a final transmutation on them, which should end up doing quite a lot of damage if we can find... Where is Thyrus? Thyrus racking up the kills there, very, very nice. Leaving a fair few just lying dead on the ground, which is quite nice. And, I mean, a lot of stuff is actually engaged up on the wall now, which is going to leave the gatehouse pretty much unsecure. Plus some Dragon Ogres apparently have managed to make it inside the city somehow, and now bludgeoning these Black Heart Corsairs to death. Boop. Boop. And the gate is finally destroyed. We can actually get inside the city, which is quite nice. There we go. And yeah, more spells going off, landing some more metals. Look at the big pile of dead bodies there. Good times. So I mean, this battle is effectively over because they can't really stop us at this point. I mean, they couldn't stop. I mean, this could have potentially been a nice easy water result, but I wanted to test out my Dragon Ogres, and the Dragon Ogres are doing quite well. They've got pretty good stats actually. I mean, 53, 47, and that's without. I mean, they are Silver Chevron to be fair. I mean, they're not Minotaurs, but very few things are. They do make some jam though, so that's nice. You know, they're not Minotaurs, but they're doing their best, and that's all we can ask. I mean, it's jam. You can't argue with that. I do quite like the weird spawn. They look pretty cool. Got... No, well, are you sure? Because, I'll be honest, with all this... well, do that on your own time. And I do quite like the Chaos Armies because they are just quite varied, aren't they? Just got a lot of random stuff in there, which is quite nice. Talking of random stuff, Harpy's coming down to help out against the against our assault inside the city, and these Blackguard are actually holding on quite nicely. So I'm going to land in Nerd Squad to teach them a thing or two. And that's going to be enough to break what remains of the Dark Elves and capture the city, which we're then going to burn down, of course. I mean, that is... see these sieges, no problem. Do I need the money or do I want... fuck it, I'll just take the money. I don't feel like I need the... Oh, hello. You turned up a bit late, didn't you? Just in time to watch your city be burned to the ground. Probably with all your friends and family in it. Oops. Sorry. That's... it's going to leave a mark. Emotionally, I mean. I need Chaos Warriors, don't I? Because that'll reduce... Not that our upkeep is particularly onerous, to be honest. We could actually get another army. That could be an option. Maybe that should be my poll for next episode. What army do we get? Because I reckon we can get a third stack. Which is, to be honest, is pretty rare. I find my Chaos campaign is pretty rare. And I mean, like, Hellbrass, he's doing okay, but he's, you know, he hasn't actually fought a battle yet. He's kind of just tagging along. The problem being that we're kind of like in an area of the map which is quite like it's the neck of Lustria. And because we can't be near each other because otherwise we don't replenish, it's kind of like, well, I should get a mod to remove that because it's just a bit bloody silly, to be honest. Egrimm, what am I going to give you? Should we get you some magic? I feel like maybe we should give you some magic. Do I want magic? Do I want something else? Healed recruitment? Meh, it's not... screw it. Alright, we'll grab some magic. So is he... oh, he's casting, he gets like a thing, which is quite fun. That's quite nice. I mean, Barona's Time Warp is fine. Banishment's okay. It's a shame he doesn't have like a greater Arcane Conduit, but that's fine too. You know, we'll just plow on through. I could give... like weapon strength when attacking, maybe. Sure, let's do that because you know we're generally going to be attacking. So 7% weapon strength, nothing to be sneezed at. It's pretty good. We haven't actually got that many magic weapons, have we? Like I've got loads of nerds. You think they'd be good at sniffing out, you know, crap for them? So they just get students. A student, a barbarian. It's an eclectic posse you've got there. Right, we're moving down. Right, so we're going to take out Mazda Mundy because we want to take out Huatl because I think that's like it's going to be a store of like you know ancient magic, and we also need to get the other books, which is right. So one of them is actually at Huatl, one's at Talaxtilan. So they're kind of like in an order now. So we're basically going to go but. Then we've got all the books. What do we need to do to win? Technically, kill everyone. Is Hagrief still alive? You're shitting me. How are they still alive? They're not alive. Where the hell is Hagrief? Oh wait, are they down there? Hang on. Hagrief.
My path.
That's Malice. I thought that was what's her face? Hellebron. I was like, no, I'm fairly sure I've killed her. And I was right, I have. She's very, very dead. I mean, I've kind of given my own... I mean, we could maybe do this. It's not out of the question. It depends, because if we start seeing, like, High Elves start colonising some of these ruins, it's just going to be a bugger to wipe the friggers out. So I'll probably just go, you know what, we'll collect all the books, we'll hit the Black Pyramid, and we'll hit the White Tower of Hoeth, and we'll call that our victory, because frankly the victory conditions do seem a bit... Hello, Solostra, a non-aggression pact. Nah. Basically, I just don't need one. If you decide to attack me, you know what I'm going to do? Laugh my arse off. I'm going to laugh my shiny metal arse off because you're not a threat to me.
Ready.
Are we at war with... no, we're not at war with Huatl, which is... It's a flex. Okay, hold up. Do we have... Right. Okay, I'm going to get rid of these guys. I'm also going to get rid of these guys. Well, I'm going to get rid of you. What did I get rid of? I didn't get rid of both of them. Right, I'm going to get rid of you as well. Fucking seagulls, they need to die. God, 2 turns for a hell cannon. You are shitting me. And we're going to get a gore... You know what? I've never got a gore beast chariot, but they've always looked pretty cool. You know, they've always looked pretty natty, so we're going to get one.
You have my favor.
Good. We're going to take attrition, but not for being too close to Dubry Whatsit, which is... What are we taking attrition from? Oh, because it's vampire territory. Right. Right.
I refuse.
The bitey boys. Talsin, you're going to come down here. Oh, okay.
Tribesmen, gather.
Yeah, well... Okay, well... Your strength ranks, you've got 1 settlement. Mazda... Right, I thought I was going to have... I was like, right, we're going to go for this. We're going to have a big fight against Mazda Mundy. It's going to be Lizardmen, big Chaos Warriors. It's going to be epic. Rock up. Nope, Mazda Mundy's been dicked over. He's got 1 settlement. He's living in the Mirror Pool of Tepok, and that's his life now. Fine. Whatever. You want a peace treaty? No, I don't want a peace treaty, Marathi. I am more than happy to finish you off. Well, I mean, I'm not going to finish you off. My best friends are. Beast friends. Beast friends are best friends. Oh, casualty right movement, that's good. Like that. Reap more students. Not sure why we get so many students, but that's fine. Do we want a demonic pact? Maybe. More melee defense for Chaos Warriors? Maybe. Do we want to just go demonic pact? Maybe. It's all maybes. Yeah, sure, alright. Let's do that. It's 40k big ones.
Now is chaos.
Yep. Well, yes. I mean, we could argue about if that's chaos or not. That's number wang or chaos. Telsian, you're gonna get more Manticore. More Manticore, more better. As the saying goes.
What do the winds of magic blow to my porthole?
I don't know. What weird thing to say. Come, let us sign a pat of blood of innocence and seal it with the bones of your fathers. I mean, we could just have a cup of tea, but I'm going to say no, because I need to burn your town to the ground. No hard feelings. You've got a book there that I want. Also, shall we kill Mazda Mundy? I feel like we should kill Mazda. He's there. He needs to die, doesn't he? Considering he is there, yeah, sure. We'll get the Beast Boys in to help out. I mean, at least this should be, you know, a good fight. So I feel like a couple of siege towers might work. He might actually decide to come at us. And we could maybe just, I mean, it's not... Shall we just go for it? Like, siege towers be damned? Ah, who needs siege towers? Poor Mazda Mundy. He's having a hell of a time, isn't he? Relegated to 1 city and then suddenly chaos shows up. That's not good. That's deeply unfortunate. He does have quite a large army and garrison here, though. But we've got our hell cannons. Our hell cannons have now been recruited, and there they are. We've also got a gore chariot as well. There's our horrible, twitching, spurting hell cannons. Ugh. And where's our gore beast chariots? There they are. Look at these lads. They look so cool, but I think this is the first time I've ever recruited them. They whip their little bottoms. That's traumatic. Okay, our lads are... Nerd Squad is right in the midst there. Getting stuck right in. Mostly against skinks, so, you know... And some Saurus, though. Sending them flying. Dropping all kinds of nasty stuff on them. Final transmutation. I mean, Cyrus should be racking up the kills. Where is he? 74, 75, 78, 79, 81. Yeah, that's doing it. And this Stegidon is causing me some problems. So we're gonna throw everything we've got at this bloody Stegidon to take it out. So everyone charged in against the Stegidon, and we're gonna try and kill that thing before it can cause too much trouble. Our force is now moving in. We're going to send all of our monstrous units. That includes the Gorby's chariot and all that kind of stuff against this gate, and the rest of the Chaos Warriors against the other gates over here. This map is always a bit of a weird one. The fact that you sort of have like not this wall but this wall is a bit strange, and it makes it like fairly easy to game it a little bit. It's a big blob of Saurus Warriors there, which are going to get dropped. Drop some magic on top of, and it's going to do quite a lot of damage and send them scurrying away. Thyrus racking up the kills, over 100 kills there for Thyrus. Good job, Thyrus. And yeah, the Lizardmen in full retreat. But this Stegidon's causing us more trouble by running away, because it's now in the way of us actually taking out destroying the gatehouse. We are still doing some damage to it, but it's not as much as I'd like. So we're going to try and bring Nerd Squad back here, because if we can try and take the gatehouse itself, then we won't have to destroy the gate. We can just, you know, walk in. Unfortunately, more Lizardmen. Now, I mean, look at the big piles of dead Lizardmen here. There's more of them, though, heading this way. And actually, in the city centre, Mazda Mundy is hanging out. There he is with a Bastillodon with a solar engine. He's also got some chameleon skinks guarding him. And there's a few Croxagors hanging around as well. Little burning head there is just going to carve its way through these skinks. And I think the gate... Yep, the gate is now down. We can get inside the city, which is good. That burning head just kept on going. Where's David Blaine? David Blaine used to be like our heavy hitter, but he's kind of a bit less... I mean, especially on sieges, is a bit less useful, because... His burning head's not that great actually in cities, unfortunately, because obviously being a wind spell, it can still be useful, but it's not as useful in like walls and stuff. It tends to be useful more in field battles, so he's kind of taken a back seat, but he's still there if we need him. And of course he's popping every single time I can. Arcane Conduit's being popped, which is making sure we have lots of winds of magic, lots of spells can be thrown at the enemy. I mean, the big pile of bodies here is testament to just how much damage Nerd Squad can actually do. Our monstrous forces are now fighting the Croxagors. Croxagors are actually pretty tanky. I don't think they'd be this tanky, but they're actually pretty tanky. And Nerd Squad, I feel like we can probably take out Mazda Mundy. Now, that is a bit ballsy, but I reckon we can do it. It's probably fine. And this gate's down, so now our Chaos Warriors can slowly trudge in. They've only got a speed of 21. Is that because they're being poisoned? They're so slow. I think it's because they're poisoned, and yeah, so they're just taking a little bit of poison damage, and that means that they basically are the slowest thing in the world, which means they have to literally trudge after everyone, which is a bit pants. Never mind. That is Mazda Mundy. Well, we're going to land in, give ourselves a little buff. Occam's Mind Razor, more base armor piercing, all that kind of stuff. Let's take on Mazda Mundy. There he goes. He's taking a lot of charge damage. Oh, look at that. The Bastillodon I'm not too worried about. The Croxagors could be potentially quite nasty. Mazda Mundy is taking an absolute beating, but he is casting Apotheosis on himself, which is healing himself up, and the Bastillodon's getting in the way. So Mazda Mundy's still up. I was hoping to like kill him and break him, and I was hoping that my Chaos Warriors would arrive. God, they're so slow. They've got a speed of 21. Look at them. Like, they're just walking. Nerd Squad's taking a lot of damage. I mean, they're doing a lot of damage. The Bastillodons with solar engines taking a chunk of damage. Mazda Mundy's down to half health. But it actually, like, Egrimm, he's almost dead. We might need to get him out of there. These Croxagors are doing a number on us. Plus we're getting pricked by all these nasty darts. Chaos Warriors are moving up to assist us, but at the slowest speed of anyone ever. Holy Christ, guys, shake a leg. Egrimm's almost down. Good grief. Thankfully, Telsian's still getting stuff done. I mean, he's killed 52 people, and he's just a man on a manticore. That's all he is. We need to get Egrimm out of there because he's taken too much damage. Fortunately, our Chaos Warriors have finally turned up. That's nice. God, when they get poisoned, they're just slow. I mean, they're not very fast to start off with, but holy crap. Croxagor's actually getting stuff. Oh, it's fine. They've got halberds. They'll deal with them. Fortunately, it looks like we've done enough damage. Have a look at Monster Squad has managed to break through this little blob of Croxagors. We lost the Gorby's chariot, but I wasn't really paying attention to what they were doing. It's a siege battle, they're not that useful. And there we go, Mazda Mundy is now running away, as is the rest of his army, and of course, because it's the last settlement, and it is a settlement battle, they'll all be dead anyway, but I'm going to see if I can actually kill Mazda Mundy as he floats around. So we're going to send all of our Chaos Warriors to try and surround him. He may be an absolute unit, but he's an absolute unit that can apparently just push his way through Chaos Warriors. So that's fun. Nerd Squad's arrived to take revenge. Are you actually hitting him, or are you just... Oh, there's Egrimm. I wonder where Egrimm had gone, and there he is. Okay, he's taken some damage, not as much as I would have liked. Lovely Debbie McGee's arrived to help out. No, he's still... He's just floating around, knocking everyone on their ass. Come on, guys. Come on, guys. He's almost there. That Hell Cannon Blast, I think, knocked Telsian out. That's fine. Come on, get a nice fireball in there, and... Nice. I can't tell if that was David Blaine or Egrimm, but either way. Poor Chaos Warriors, they're just so slow. They can't, arrive at the battle in time. Never mind. Oh, one guy got away. We've got Armor of Fortune. That's nice. And we'll just loot. I feel like growth isn't really a... Oh no, we're too close to... Oh no, we're fine. It's like, oh no, we're too close to Hellbrass. We're going to be fighting... No, it's okay. And we got Leadership Aura Size, which is... It's nice, isn't it? That's good. That's fine. We did take a bit of damage, but overall, not too bad. I think is I don't cast many spells with him at the moment. Net of Amentok could be quite useful. I just don't really like light magic. It's just, Unbreakable's meh. Net of Amentok can be useful, I guess. I guess we'll go for Net of Amentok. Let's do that. Thyrus, good bloody job, by the way. Let's go scouting with you, because we would like more magic items. We're just not really getting very many of them, which is a bit of a bugger. Could do with more of them, if poss. Did you get the... You've got the Helm of Many Eyes. You've got the Shield of Pottelos, which, to be honest, let's give you the armour of... Because your Telsian's our main brawler, so he'll be taking on anyone nasty. So he should probably have the big defense. Probably should go to Egrimm, to be honest, but that's fine. It's fine. Okay, we have dealt with Mazda Mundy. Apart from Shakur, whose breasts are no doubt small and humble, so we don't confuse them with mountains. And I guess we just need to kill these guys who apparently have taken Hoatl. That's going to make life a little bit easier for us because they won't have walls and not much of a garrison. So I was expecting a big climactic battle at Hoatl, but in fact what's happened is, we're just going to roll over it. And then we'll be heading on into the south of Lustria, having left the north of, Naggarond, basically just ruins. It's just, the entire place it's Chaos Wasteland now. It's all... anyone trying to settle there is having a bad time. Are you guys... Yeah, see, Chaos Corruption is increasing here. But I think they're holding on to it, but they haven't expanded it. Uh-oh. Is that Alariel? I think it might be an Alariel. Alariel might have landed at the north. She might be trying to retake, or to maybe take back Naggarond, to turn it back from from lovely Chaos Wastes. Look at all these lovely... This is all very icy around here. Some pits of lava. Really it just lifts the entire place, doesn't it? Absolutely. So to be honest, I would say keep it that way, but that's just me. And we probably want to get another army because we can, basically. I think Helbraz, we're going to get him some more units. We can get the Summoners of Rage. All the Swords of Chaos. We're going to get him some better units, and at some point, once we actually kind of get into somewhere where, you know, it's not an absolute pain in the arse to try and keep him away from... Oh, you know what? I might get a mod to just remove that attrition because it's a pain in the arse, and to be honest, I have no idea where they still do it. So we'll do that. But what should I get for my next... Yeah, I mean, can I get another... How much do I need? 4. When will we get 4? We've got 1 at the moment, so we need to work on that a little bit. But should I... Who the fuck is Valmir? What the fuck? A Shaggoth champion? Is that... Really? I mean... I kind of feel like we're probably going to get a Shaggoth champion, but, you know, maybe you want to get a Chaos Lord. It's just a Chaos Lord, of course. Do we want to get a Sorcerer Lord? Do we want to get some, you know, some fire on there? Or do we want to get, like, Mini Kolek? Is that, you know, that's the choices. I feel like I know what I would go for, but I'm going to leave it up to a poll and see what you guys want. But that is going to have to wait until next time. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you in the next episode.